Haley Godier, and you're watching Model Workouts.
Exercise 1. Exercise 2. Exercise 3. Exercise 4. Exercise 5. Exercise 6. Exercise 7. Exercise 8. Exercise 9. Exercise 10. Exercise 11. Exercise 12. How do you stay consistent?
Consistency is probably the most difficult part of working out, especially for people who have busy lives, which most people do. So a big part of it for me has been the Model Workouts guide, because I travel a lot for work, so I'm often in hotel gyms and I get in there and I just feel kind of bored, like there's nothing to do. But with the workouts, I have something set that I can do, and I feel like Mo's there with me basically, and I can do them at my house, and Mo trains in a city that's like 30 minutes from where I actually live, so it's much easier for me to just do it at my house as opposed to having to go to a trainer every time I want to work out. That's helped me stay really, really consistent.
What's an ideal dinner?
An ideal dinner for me, I really like salmon, so like salmon and rice and veggies, or I really like pasta too, so I'll do like zucchini noodles or a chickpea pasta with some marinara sauce and mushrooms, and maybe some garlic bread.
What's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack is a banana with almond butter. I like to keep my almond butter in the fridge, and so whenever I put it on the banana, it's nice and cold, and if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. It is a fantastic pre-workout snack.
Do you like boxing for fitness?
I had never boxed really in my life before I started training with Mo, and I thought that I was not going to like it because I knew that my arms were not very strong, and I felt like I would get fatigued and feel really intimidated. But once I had trained with Mo a couple times and he really taught me the ropes, I feel addicted to it. Like, it's such a great outlet and I love it so much. And it ends up working so much more than your arms. Like, I feel it in my legs and my core, and I just get really sweaty, and I love boxing now.
Do you count your calories?
Of my calories before, and I do sometimes, but I have been doing it for so long and I eat pretty much the same thing most of the days, so I know how many calories I'm intaking as opposed to having to count every single thing. So I guess I do count them, just not on like an app or anything like that anymore, because I just know how much calories are in each thing.
How do the healthy choices you make affect your social life?
Whenever I go to dinner, I might have like a glass of wine or something, but I don't enjoy drinking because I am aware of how many calories are in every drink, and I don't mean to sound obsessive because that's not it, but I like to look a certain way, and I don't want to drink something knowing that a Long Island iced tea or whatever has like 400 calories, and I would have to run for an hour and a half to get rid of that. Like, it's just not worth it for me, and so I would rather just drink water anyway.
What are your favorite glute exercises?
So I had never worked butt ever in my life before I started training with Mo, and my favorite one is the donkey kicks, but with the band, and ankle weights, because I did them with just the band and with just ankle weights for so long, and then eventually I felt like I was stronger than that, and as soon as I combined the two, I was dying. But like, I was sore for like 4 days. Like, I could not sit down, but it was awesome, and I felt like I saw like immediate results.
What do you eat in a day?
Like, for breakfast, I either have oatmeal or eggs. I really like scrambled eggs. I know that some people say it's too high and whatever, but I do like eggs. And I like oatmeal too, with a lot of fruit and some almond butter sometimes, because I really love things that are sweet. And I do drink coffee. Like, I alternate every day, coffee or green tea, and then water, of course. And for snacks, I like the high calorie, high sugar fruits. I like apples. I like bananas. I like almonds, things like that. But I will say that unless I'm about to do a hard workout, I'm not super snacky. For lunch, I really do love salads, but I can't make them at home because I hate a basic salad. So I have to go to like a restaurant or go pick something up, something that's really nutrient dense, like usually like kale and romaine and spinach and arugula and like walnuts and mandarin oranges and pumpkin seeds, like the whole thing. It has to be a really hearty salad. And then for dinner, I eat a lot of rice with vegetables and like a tofu style thing, or like a soy-free meatless patty because I don't eat meat. Or I like spaghetti too, lots of spaghetti, chickpea pasta, and marinara sauce, and that's it. And it's so good and so filling.
Do you have cheat meals?
I do treat myself to cheat meals, but I also do think that it hinders results, because if you're eating clean 6 days a week and then one day you eat pasta and a cheeseburger and ice cream, it's going to affect your body differently than if you were eating clean all 7 days of the week. But I think it is really hard on a person to say that you can't have what you really want, so moderation is key in that area, but I think it's important to at least stick to the 80-20 rule. 80% healthy, 20% a little of what you want.
How do you stay motivated?
I feel like one of the biggest parts about staying consistent and staying motivated and seeing results is having a plan. And the Model Workouts Guide is so good for that, because not only does it tell you how many days a week, how long you need to be doing an exercise and any of that stuff, it also helps you when you're in the gym. Like, going in and looking at a set and being like, okay, I know I'm going to do this set 3 times for this long kind of thing, really gives you that confidence in the gym that you know what you're doing. And if you keep it up, you know that you'll see the results.
How do you prevent your legs from becoming bulky?
I really felt like my legs were super bulky, especially for my job, and because the bottom of my legs are weirdly very small. And I took up running. I was a runner for a bit, but it started hurting my knees a little bit, and so I was talking to Mo, and he was saying that combined with other exercises, walking is so good for leaning out your legs. So whenever I'm doing the Model Workouts Guide and it says a 30-minute run, I'll just take an hour-long walk or something like that. To make sure I keep my heart rate up, I have to wear a heart rate monitor and stuff because I don't want to just breeze through it. But walking long distance for a long amount of time is one of the best things that I know of to lean out bulky legs.
Can you flex your biceps?
Totally.